Hello guys, Dylan Exhaust here, and today we'll be continuing Game Logic. Now, it's out of the way, let's get into it. Ticket to Ride. By early 2000s, European-style games began influencing North American game designers. Alan Moon, 1951, was one of them. He won a Spinel de Jazz in 1998 for a game called Leftland. He got the idea for his breakthrough game, Ticket to Ride. One day, when he was walking along a beach in Muscat, he had an aha moment where the pieces of a game idea fell into place. In Ticket to Ride, players compete to build and control railways across America. The prototype played well, and Moon sold the game to a game company called Days of Wonder. Moon won his second Spinel de Jazz for Ticket to Ride in 2004. The game has spawned numerous spin-offs and expansions, including settings in Europe, Germany, and Nordic countries, as well as in different time periods. Did you know Alan Moon is one of the only free non-German designers who have won a Spal DJ since 1986? The original version has sold more than 3 million copies so far. Collectible card games. Magic: The Gathering, a collectible card game CCG, was another modern game changer. In 1993, Richard Garfield, 1963, designed this game for Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast was a small game company that specialized in role-playing games. Its founder wanted a portable game to sell. Garfield adapted an old idea he had for a card game, and the result was Magic: The Gathering. In the game, two wizards duel each other by casting spells and summoning creatures. Magic: The Gathering was first released in Melloc Game Con in 1993. It was a runaway success, selling out for 2 years. Did you know you can play Magic: The Gathering professionally? Imagine having that as your job. Magic also created a new category of games, collectible card games. Each card is a specific spell, creature, or land. Some cards are more powerful and rare than the others, and Wizard of the Coast also changes the cards through time. Every player starts off with a base deck of magic cards, then they buy new cards or trade their cards from new cards to customize their deck. This created a new aspect to card games called deck building. Players can build their decks, stacking them with certain cards. Deck building creates styles of play. For instance, some players stack their decks with rampaging creatures, while others prefer powerful spells. The enormous success of Magic: The Gathering spawned many other CCGs, including ones in the Star Trek, Star Wars, and Pokemon universes. More than 150 years ago, a young Milton Bradley saved his printing business with a board game. It was a game changer that kicked off an industry. Since then, game designers and players in the United States, Europe, and all around the world have made tabletop games big business. And every once in a while, another game changer comes along and gives us a whole new way to play. Why are games so popular? What keeps us from going back for more? We'll explore the science behind gaming in the next chapter. Essential question: why do people invent new games? Pokemon cards. Pokemon emerged as a gaming culture phenomenon, short for Pocket Monsters. Pokemon started as a game for handheld consoles in 1999. In the same year, Pokemon CCG debuted. Gameplay was based on the mechanics of Magic the Gathering. Players can collect, trade, and battle different Pokemon cards. Some of the rarest cards can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. 2 years later, Pokemon the television series hit Japan. Since then, Pokemon has starred in movies and a groundbreaking mobile game. Your brain on games. Humans have played games for thousands of years. Why do you like them? The physiologists have been interested in this question for decades, and game designers study why we play games and what makes them fun in order to build better games. Some experts say games help us escape everyday life. Others say they help us learn. Most experts recognize these are not only the reasons we play games, though. It boils down to this: games are fun. We play games not because we're trying to learn or escape, we play simply because we enjoy the experience. We do get other things out of playing, such as learning, social skills, and more. But that's not why we play in the first place. Essential question: what are some reasons humans play games? In the zone. The idea of doing something just for the experience isn't new. In the 1970s, physiologist Mahaly, I don't know how to pronounce this, 1934, came up with the idea of flow. Flow is the state of mind where you become completely absorbed by what you're doing. Nothing else seems to matter. You're so focused that you forget about problems and everything else. You can even lose track of time. You lose yourself in the game. It's an amazing feeling. Today, we might call flow being in the zone. Flow doesn't just happen when we're playing games. Writers, musicians, and artists often experience flow when they're creating. Runners may feel in the zone as they move along a trail. Chefs decorating a cake might lose track of time as they focus on making tiny frosted swirls, and video gamers often lose themselves in an adventure. Types of fun. We all know that when something is fun, but when you know that there are many different kinds of fun. Hard fun is the joy that we get when doing something challenging. Simple fun is the opposite. During simple fun, we relax and do something mindless. Creative fun when we build or make something. Destructive fun happens when we destroy something. Exploratory fun is the joy of exploring the unknown. Designers think about all these different kinds of things when creating games. With abstract myself in the video. Anyways, that was it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.